Alright, welcome back for episode 35 of this campaign as the Turks. So we've got a situation down here, 2 turns until Egypt is going to be ours again. And I know I wanted to check on our situation with the boat. So we've got a fleet of Bagalas over here watching for Hungarian forces. Looks like we're attacking this fleet of French ships. What else? These are all dhows, so I want to send a commander and a low-ranking ship together. We'll split them up. Oops, they must be coming from Valencia. Must split them up so I remember to move them separately as I advance, and then I can move these Bagalas up to the Spanish coast and just keep that supply line or that chain of ships going. So let's see. Income is still pretty damn low. I think the Danes are futilely attempting to expand again. And still got like a tidal wave of bishops down in North Africa from the French. That's about to fall. Dog's making a bunch of noise, licking his leg. Alright, so we got some construction that can't be done. I wonder how much different the campaign would be if you look at all the notifications and attend to everything. I just feel like there's so much stuff that gets sent your way, especially with the notices about guys acquiring different types of traits and things like that. Alright, so actually, that's not urgent. In public orders there is fine there anyways. Sinai is fine, so we can send these guys forward as well. This will be ours in 1 turn. Looks like they evaded the naval combat with their bark. We'll hit them here as well. Oh, okay, we got some Hungarian ships. So this is guess we'll find out soon if this is a cargo. And now I had wanted to do something about this here, but I don't have the troop numbers. Yeah, I still gotta wait until I resolve this situation with France. We'll probably discard some troops here. You know what I have not checked is the objectives recently. Do that once all the AI turns are over. Here we go, took out some French boats, took Egypt. There's just a never-ending inquisition going on in, what is that, Tuscany? Yeah. Alright, and this place is completely trashed again, so gotta start basically from scratch. It has like 2 of the most basic things left in here. So there are 4 squads of guys on the border. They got some reinforcements over there. So we want to keep, and in fact, you know what? I'm going to keep 2 strong generals here, just to be safe. Because if one guy passes and I don't see it happen, and this is the type of province that I want to make sure I have a very strong governor in. So this guy is 5 acumen. I doubt I'm going to find someone better than him. I forget which stack I just looked through, so I'm going to do this real quick. There's a lot of guys to go through. Holy shit. Okay, this is why we check again. This guy's got, what is that, 7 acumen? Alright, I'm not going to find someone with more than that. I really doubt. So for the sake of time, I'll assign that to him. And I probably should have checked to see how much the income went up, but I mean, having 856 income, and I don't even have the trade route set up and whatnot. I'm gonna need to get a port and then a shipwright once I get the keep. So I'm gonna rush to that. In fact, I can scrap the border fort because I'm not gonna need public order structures given how many troops I'll have in here. And I think what I'm gonna do is just grab full stacks of troops and make sure I got a real healthy force here as a part of the garrison. And that's basically how we'll do it. So there's gonna be a little bit of tedious troop management here for a second, but that's how it goes. We got our governor here. We'll just sneak him in with one of these stacks. Alright, I don't have to be completely OCD. If I have stacks that are like pretty close to full, I'll keep them. Oops. Alright, so we got 2 full stacks. Just gonna throw the scrap troops over on the side there. Get one more guy in there. Look, there was something else I wanted to keep an eye on. Maybe it was the boats. It's a bark, so we'll hit them. This is a bark, so we'll hit them. Check income. Yeah, that went up a lot from taking Egypt. That's pretty clutch. So we got 3 full stacks now. Let's do the start of our next one. More squads of guys in here. Okay, something small. All right, so that's 4. Start of 5. All right, we can't fit too much more. 2 more squads. Let's see if there's any guys that we can consolidate together. Turkmens, nope. I don't know why some of these won't merge together. It's so weird to me how that works. I mean, that's basically 5 full stacks. I can throw these guys in and we'll be set. Okay, so all the rest of these troops are all going to get moved up to, what's the quickest way to get into Paris? Whatever this place is called. We'll go to Khazar. And then these guys will act as reinforcements for our troops that are already up in the northeast that are going to hit Pereyaslav, or whatever it's called. Now, given the situation financially, we're doing pretty well. I forget if I'll start getting trade income with the boats, or if I need a shipwright in order to get that, or a what do you call it? A trading post. I believe I need at least a fort, maybe a keep before I can get a trading post. So we'll see. But that did a number for our income, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. You know what I should do? I feel like a good way for me to quickly check where I can cut cost is doing something like this, where I look at all the provinces that I have high public order in, and I can just cut troops in the ones that I don't need extras in. So we'll disband some guys here. Georgia, we got too many guys. Disband some here. Moldavia, we got too many. Spend some. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit less picky about who I'm disbanding. I don't appear to be having any type of, what do you call it, loyalty issues. Finland is so up and down with the public order situation, but I don't think it's going to fluctuate more than 60% or so. And I say that because I believe the loyalty was 164, so the chances of that going down significantly is just not there. And again, this is a little bit tedious, but ultimately I'm trying to cut costs where I can because of the financial situation and make sure that I can get guys where I need them to be. I think if I'm above like 175, that's, one squad's gonna make a significant difference there. So I'm gonna keep troops. Georgia, we can get rid of another one. I think that's good enough for now. Alright, reinforcements are on the way to Khazar. And what I should do is make sure I have a good general over there. So let's send this. No, we'll leave this guy. Actually, yeah, we'll send this guy. He's a 6-star general over to Khazar, and then he'll lead the forces that are marching from Khazar into Khazar and Chernigov into Peryaslav. Now they have a pretty large amount of troops here, so I actually can't just send some dummy force in. I want to wait a turn and see what kind of construction and whatnot gets processed. I'm not going to go through and check every single province and see what I have in the construction or recruitment queue. But I'm going to see what happens with our financial situation, and then we'll go from there. And there we go. That's exactly why I put up that border over in good troop quality from them, but good commander from us. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that was close. And now we gotta reinforce. So that's what I'm talking about. I didn't have enough money to do some of the stuff I had queued up. I wonder if I was paying better attention to the vices and virtues, if I would be able to have a better situation financially, because there's probably a lot of lords that I have in some of these places that have bad acumen or some kind of trait that's decreasing tax income or something of the sorts. Holy shit, I took a ton of losses here. All right, so we gotta do a recruiting wave here. We'll just go for a mix of troops. Serbia will send some reinforcements. Hungary will send some reinforcements. Get our peasants back in here to get a better view of what I actually have as far as troop numbers. And where's my lord? This guy here, okay. So wow, that is making me want to do this for now. Just gonna slow down our progress over in the northeast, but you can see the Hungarians still have a decent amount of other troops moving in as reinforcements, and so they could strike here again. So I want to be ready to stop that from happening. We got 3, 2, 2. All right. And yeah, finances are doing pretty decent now. Again, not great given the scale of our empire, but actually, what is this? That's a Carl. I can't attack that yet. So I'm gonna send these Bagalas back. See if I can stop them. And that's another problem that I'm realizing is the French have shipwrights and stuff around here, so they can actually produce boats in more than just one area, whereas the Hungarians are concealed with their navy to just Genoa, producing into the Ligurian Sea. So okay, and something happened over here. going on with Prussia? How's the public order here? 169%. So I can probably send. Let's say I leave these guys here as the garrison force. This is all that's left, which is basically nothing. Okay. So we'll send a strong general down to Croatia, and we'll send this little scrappy group of guys over to Chernigov, and they'll eventually be part of the force that attacks over here. In fact, well, I've already got recruitment queued up in other places and probably some production backed up, so we'll hold off. Objective, this is what I forgot to check on. Okay, so Turkish Empire, Nicaea, Serbia, Greece, Anatolia. So I've got all these things. These guys need some kind of trade situation. French don't have any extra objectives. The Italians can't get the massive trade empire because of mine. The Polish don't control Poland, so they can't get that. And the Hungarians don't have anything left outside of conquest and homelands. So we're still behind. When's the next time points get counted? It's 13-12 right now, so 9 turns from now, there'll be more points counted. And luckily they don't have anything for homelands. This is by far the most victory points I've ever seen in a campaign. I might have mentioned this before, but I have a tendency to usually not play all the way through campaigns in these total war games. It's interesting seeing how complicated things can get as you expand more. And there we go. There goes our rebel friends attacking out of Peryaslav again. Got a quick time check. 17 minutes. So we're gonna retreat to stronghold here and wait for reinforcements. Storm at the sea. Better placed financially. Papacy's moving some troops around. So now it's time to start doing some more consolidation over here. Alright, what is going on? I just have a bunch of like worn down troops. Seems to be the case. I wonder if I should reorganize some stuff over here in Croatia. I think what I'll do is when I end the episode, I'll do that afterwards, so we don't have to sit through more of that. Got another good general. So moving over here to Lithuania, they really, wow, they unloaded this area into Chernigov. So they attack with a pretty big force. If I can spare a big squad of guys, maybe not. Alright, I think it's time to start doing this recruitment wave again. So this will last for 2 turns. So I can do one thing of recruitment, and then I'm gonna have to counter-strike. Just going to do some recruitment in anywhere that is close to this, that is bordering this province. I guess Khazar counts as well. All right. Anything else that I need to be aware of? The French have a decent sized force, but I don't think they can push this with my high ranking general, even though they have pretty good troops here. And I'm wondering if there's any economic expansion I should be doing as far as building farms and things like that. I think I'm alright here. So this is a good time to stop. I think I'm at like, where am I at? 20 minutes, yeah. So this is a good time to stop. And We gotta deal with this. This little rebel province is such a pain in the ass. I would have never thought that rebels would build up and attack out like this. I can't remember if I've ever seen in other Total War games rebel provinces playing active like this. It reminds me of playing one of the Civ games where you have I think they're called roaming barbarians or something like that, where the barbarians will actually build cities and go out and do stuff on the map. So luckily we have Egypt locked down. We're going to turn this into a big economic hub once we get the shipwright and whatnot built up, trading post. And really just getting more troops over here to deal with this new or not new, but continuing rebel threat. So that'll be that. Luckily we were able to hold Croatia and get some reinforcements in there. We'll keep those guys flowing in to hold off against Hungary. And outside of that, I guess I'll see you on the next episode. So thanks for watching.